Okay guys, I got set up a bit for a small break there between these parts. I've also got a macro thing set up. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to sit here and we're going to raise this egg right here. Now, if we're doing everything correctly, it should come out right. There's an 80% chance that we'll get the Pokemon we want. If we got it wrong, then we've lost the Smurgle. So what we're going to do is we're going to press the 8 key. This should be set up. If I've got it right, yep. I'm just going to press and hold the space bar. Oh, shit, with my controller. Now, it should just run up and down for us. It should run about the same up as down. I think it runs down a little bit further because, timing issues. But it should be about right. Anyway, so, basically, over this course of this episode, if you're watching it, let's say we should get the Smurgle we want. I'm getting a bit cuddly in bed now. Which is great. I'm now going to discuss, I think, over this episode, what we're going to be doing next. What the hell is that? Oh, it's my phone. My phone's behind me. So basically what we're going to do is, once we've got the Smurgle, should have Technician, which means the low hit attacks should hit. What was it? I think it was 50% harder. It usually has an attack power of 40, so it brings up to 60, so it's a little bit better for False Swipe. Well, then what we're going to do is we're going to get the Paris. We'll wild battle it till it comes Parasect, and we'll put the Smurgle in our party. We might level that up just a little bit using wild Pokemon. I think it's level 10. It learns its second sketch. Oh, there's another egg rate waiting for us. Good to know in case this one fails. Right, so yeah, so we want to get Parasect to evolve. It should be very, very close. And Smurgle will level up to level 10, learns its second sketch. Then we're going to head over towards the Safari Zone, which is that way for you guys on the map. At which point we can take on those two trainers. I think that's a double battle. I think. Could be wrong. What we will do there is we will send out 2 random Pokemon, and we're just going to beat one side into Oblivion. So that way we've got less to worry about. Then we'll do a swap for both Pokemon and hope Smurgle doesn't get hit. Just in case it does, we're going to take some revives. We'll take a few revives with us. But then what we need to do then is we need to have Parasect isn't that fast. So yeah, so basically so we send him out. Send them both out. No, we'll send Parasect. Right, so we send Parasect out, we use Spore. And we switch for Parasect on one turn. We waste the attack on the other, say use Smokescreen or something. Then the next turn we use Parasect to use Spore and we switch for the Smurgle. So hopefully Smurgle doesn't get hit because we'll Smokescreen the shit out of the other Pokemon. Parasect will use Spore, Smurgle will see the Spore, and then we use Sketch on the Parasect, and I think Smurgle should be slightly faster than Parasect, so it should get the first turn first. See the Spore, Sketch it, boom, sorted. Then after that, then we can then use Parasect's False Swipe, and on the next turn, Smurgle should be able to watch that and sketch that one. That'll give us both those moves. That then gives Smurgle some combat capability. Not the best, but gives him some. We might do a few wild battles, get him up to level 20. I don't know what the Pokemon are like in the area at the moment. We need to go check the next area and see what the Pokemon are like. See if there's some decent experience. We need to get Smurgle up to say about level 20. Then he earns his third full sketch. What's the third move? After that, we've got a choice. We can either go learn Mean Look from one of the ghost Pokemon in one of the 2 towers. I can't remember which one's got a ghost that can learn Mean Look, but we'll find one. If not, I think Drowsies maybe learn them in the area just south of where we are. So it's just a case of, we send Smurgle out. We should be faster than them, so then we just use False Swipes or whatever till they use Mean Look, and then we use Sketch on the very next turn. That way we learn Mean Look. And then we've got to get to level 30, and then we can take on the Sentret near Newbag, is it? Newbag? Yeah, we go there. The Sentret no Foresight, so we can get it off then. using the exact same technique where we just basically waste turns using false swipe or me look over and over again until they use foresight, and then we just sketch it the very next turn. But that means getting to level 30, which is the lowest we can do it. At which point then we need to level the shit out of it, because this has got to be able to take on an Entei and a Raikou. It necessarily needs to be faster than them so that we can get the first move in, get Spore on them. And then we'd have to find them again and get them in looking the second time. Otherwise they'll just run away. At which point then we need to make sure that we're strong enough that we can false swipe them down as low as possible, as quick as possible. So we need to get Metronome. Give them a Metronome. That will also increase our attack power the more we use it. The more we use false swipe turns. So that's what it's about. It's about trying to get that Pokemon down to a point where he can knock a Pokemon out and then keep them in place. So then what? Then we just have to hope that we can bring them down quick enough with false swipes. We may have to do one of those things. I'm not sure how it works. If we enter an area, save it, and load, I'm not sure if the Pokemon moves. If it doesn't, happy days. That means we'll walk into an area, find, oh yeah, it's in the area that we're in, save it, reload it over and over again. So that's them sorted. So, like I say, that's the plan. The plan is we get the Smeargle into a good position, we check on those double battles, and then for the next few episodes after this, after the main episode is finished, we're going to go deal with Safari Zone. There's a stupid number of Pokemon that we need to get out of there. A lot of them we can't get to begin with. We need to do it post-Pokemon League. But in order to start rearranging stuff in there, we need to do 3 hours after we complete the first challenge. The first challenge is basically like catch a Pokemon. It's like catch a Geodude, I think it is. Bloody things are not sitting right. So yeah, so you basically have to go in there. First area you come into, there's a Geodude straight away. You catch it, boom, sorted. That's that done. 3 hours later, we get the second challenge, which is rearranging stuff. We need to bring the Savannah biome. Think we need to bring that in. We put down a catch a Sandshrew that time, and that gives us that challenge done. Then 3 hours after that, plus having the National Dex, we then finally get the ability to put locks in, which unlocks the last of the Pokemon there, which is post Pokedex. But even before that, there is a metric ton of Pokemon to catch in this place. So there's like 12 different environments that we can go to. I look bald on my hand was there. Must be kind of look bald. Yeah, so there's a lot of Pokemon to catch in multiple environments we have to try and capture from. I think it's like 80 Pokemon total we gotta get from there. So Harry Zone. So I can't check my tracker properly because it's still way back on whichever episode it was currently edited. I think it's 34 is the last episode I edited. Maybe. I can't remember off the top of my head. So the track is a little bit off. Well, that shows there's like, well, currently it's saying there's like 160 Pokemon, I think it says. It's currently, 163 Pokemon still to catch at that stage. So, I think so far, all we've done so far is get Flappy to evolve. Oh, we caught a Gyarados. Yay. Oh, and an Electro to 3. Woohoo, with 3 Pokemon down, just 60 to go. Yay! That's not daunting at all. I'm not even getting started on the post Pokemon League. There's 197 Pokemon to catch. Yeah, I mean, this game you can pretty much catch all 4 generations worth of Pokemon in a game. I don't think you can do that in Pearl. Then again, this is a bigger. I'd actually say this is bigger than Pearl because it's 2 areas. Whereas Pearl was like 1 area, but it's just a more bigger story, shall we say. Bigger story. Whereas this one's just like 2 stories which don't really connect. It's kind of shit. Oh, I'll show you the Smeargle's close. Right, let's just end the programming. End. Stop. There we go, we got stuck. No, I told you to end, not play. Stop, there we go. It's still trying to fucking play it. Stopped. It said stop, but yeah, it's still walking. Stop. Stop. No, don't play. Stop. Jesus Christ, it's like it can't end the command it's currently on. It has to play out the entire command. There we go. Stop. All I do is check the egg. We were walking for 10 minutes. I mean, I think it takes like 16 minutes roughly for it to hatch. So let's go ahead from it. It's near due. So yeah, it's about 15 minutes. Right, now you can play again. Playing. There we go. We'll put that down. So yeah, so there's the plan basically. So the next few episodes is going to be Safari Zone. Basically, I'm trying to avoid Cal coming on the screen because Cal's behind on his lines for me. He has no idea how stressful that is when you're looking at the clock and you're like, oh, I've only got 4 days left to do this, and it takes a day to upload an episode. So, well, I can only upload episodes on a night, so it's a whole night I need to spend uploading. And then I've got my work schedule, so I can't exactly spend every waking moment of my life trying to edit very stuck videos together. So usually, you say like day 1 I would edit it, day 2 I upload it, day 3 I do all the YouTubey bits when I'm at work, just so I don't have to do it. Yeah, so it's like day 1 I had to do the editing. I might be able to get the upload that night. Well, usually I don't. So well, it's edit day 1. Night 1, I put it on render, so I don't have to put up with it. Sometimes I get the editing, the rendering done then, I can upload it that night, but generally it's not. Generally, day 2 is the upload night. Either way, by day 2 it's uploaded. Then I've got all like, that's just the fastest quick route, right? So fastest I can do it. Edit day 1, upload it day 2, night 1. Do the YouTube stuff day 2. So that means that the video has to go out on day 3. So I've got to at least get the work done 2 days before the episode is due. I can't get it all done. I can't like on the day before like do the editing, upload it. Well, I guess I gotta quickly do the YouTube stuff, like the descriptions and stuff, first thing in the morning. Oh, there we go. Right, so hopefully this has worked. Turn off the 8 key now, so our script is done. Alright, so this should be a female Smurgle. I hope it's 50-50 on the female part, but it should have technician and it should have the jolly nature. No. Come on. Oh, it's a female. Get out of the way, mouse. Summary. It's got the jolly nature. And it's a technician. There we go. We did it right. So that makes you the best Pokemon we currently have. We have... Now I've just done all that. I've just realised we have the red Gyarados now. We got the item. So I'm going to go to this area here. This is going to be the end of this part, and then... No, really, I should... fuck me. So it makes sense to the main episode. We're actually going to fly back, and I'll discuss it all a bit. But yeah, in the main episode now, we're actually going to go to the XP share. So that'll be what comes next. Come and join me back on the main episode momentarily, where we will go to the XP share and we'll go look into all the things. Till then, guys, take care.